A very warm welcome to the IBMC Global Gold Convention 2021, the GCC's largest gold convention, co-organized by the Federation of UAE Chambers of Commerce and Industry and the International Chamber of Commerce. My name is Ramia Faraj, and it's really an absolute pleasure for me to be here with you today for this hybrid event, giving you physical and digital access to global gold economies to explore innovative and secured business and investment opportunities. We also come to you under very strict compliance with COVID-19 protocols. Global Gold Convention 2021, the third edition after the stupendously successful convention in 2019 and 2020, has been designed as an international event attended by diplomats, top industry leaders from gold mines, refineries, jewelers, traders, import-export companies across the world, with over 50 countries' participation covering 5 continents. With greater focus on diversification of the business in the country and the region, gold industry will have a greater role to play in the non-oil business in the UAE. This initiative will provide even greater support to global gold mines, exporters and traders to explore UAE business and trade opportunities. With industry-wide participation, the convention is expected to act as a catalyst to trigger discussion on potential joint venture opportunities for both the UAE and the rest of the participating countries. The major objective of the event is to create a platform to showcase the entire gamut of gold trade and business activities in the UAE and enable participants to explore potential opportunities available globally in gold businesses by connecting the UAE as a major hub. Allow me to brief you on IBMC. IBMC International, winner of Sheikh Khalifa Excellence Award in Professional Sector, is an internationally recognized institution and business consultants specializing in investment management, private placement management, corporate advisory services, financial education, fintech development, corporate tax and audit, corporate law and compliance, to name a few. IBMC connects different continents through its professional team and specialized international projects and events focusing on innovation, technology, and diversification. IBMC International, DMCC, focuses on non-oil sector diversification and connecting 50+ countries with the UAE, making the UAE the hub of the global gold trade. Supporting and developing SME through a sustainable business model, which includes Ibmc Vision 2022, which started in the year 2017. IBMC has taken 2 continents, Asia and Africa, for the non-oil sector diversification programs. IBMC has SME awareness by conducting UAE India Business Fest for the past 3 years continuously, and continuing with gold conventions with Africa and other continents. IBMC has also taken initiatives to empower SMEs by introducing its own secured trade flow platform, SME Economy e-marketplace trade flow system. IBMC is now in the final stage of completing their Vision 2022 and targeting to set up global SME exchange from the UAE. IBMC Business Development and Community Development go hand in hand in tune with its corporate vision, which is to be an innovative leader in non-oil sector and contribute to the inclusive economic growth. IBMC has won CSR Label Award 2 times from Dubai Chamber in the years 2013 as well as 2018, and also got shortlisted for the United Nations Global Compact Sustainable Development Goals Pioneer Award for 2017 as a shortlisted company. IBMC holds the credit of being the only company from the UAE conducting business fests across all 7 emirates of the UAE for the past 3 years continuously, supporting SMEs and spreading awareness on non-oil sector diversification. Well, it is now my absolute pleasure to introduce Mr. Anup PS, CBO and ED, IBMC Financial Professionals Group, for today's welcome address.
Thank you, Maria. Good morning, Your Excellency, dignitaries, His Excellencies, diplomats, our invited guests from different parts of the world. A warm welcome to the third edition of IBMC's Global Gold Convention. We have today invitees and participants from nearly 5 continents. We are covering nearly 50 countries, and it's with great pleasure I welcome all of you to the third edition of Global Gold Convention 2021. In fact, it's a great year for all the delegates here because UAE's business celebration is at its best this year because we are celebrating the 50th year of UAE. And along with that, the Global Gold Convention, the third edition, and we have the Expo 2020, where more than 200 plus nationals are participating. So this is a great year for the business community, be in UAE and take the best out of UAE. And the whole world, as we all know, that is slowly coming back to business from the COVID-19 pandemic and issues. But with regard to UAE, we will not be saying that we are coming back to business because UAE was always in the business and is continue to be in the business. As you all know that this is the third edition of Global Gold Convention, but last year, probably we were the only one to host a Global Gold Convention without postponing the whole thing. Like we conducted the convention amidst the pandemic and the crisis, and we had participation from 33 countries last year as well. We did not stop anything. So UAE is continuing its efforts to go ahead with the initiatives it's taken, and we are in the same line of hosting the same thing, and we have extreme support, very good support and excellent encouragement from His Excellency Ahmed Humaid bin Salem and the Federation of UAE Chamber and International Chamber. And starting from this January 2021, we were hosting different industry discussions with every month, 3 industry discussions were taking, and we were hosting programs every month during the pandemic when the whole world was watching like what is happening. So we were successfully doing it all the month with the support of Federation of UAE Chamber of Commerce and as Federation of UAE Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So my request for all our guests today, we have more than 200 delegates joining us today, and make the best out of this program. And IBMC is there with you for the post-event support, because every event, it is the business connectivity opportunity. So make the best connectivity. We have a separate networking session at 5 o'clock for 1 hour, so that you will not miss anyone. You can connect and you can discuss with the people. There are business launches arranged here, so for your business discussions. And post that, any business opportunity coming in, please don't stop it with the discussions here. We are there to support you for extending the support and making sure that the results are coming in. In fact, IBMC has started already last year the SME Economy e-marketplace trade flow server platform, which is connecting nearly 50 countries' business. So you can also be part of the same thing, so that you will never lose the connection which is being established. Plus, you will be able to connect to a lot of new opportunities as well. So with that particular note, I wish all of you a very happy 50th anniversary of UAE, and once again welcome you all to the third edition of Global Gold Convention 2021. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anoop, for that very warm welcome and for those wonderful suggestions. Now, please join me now in welcoming to the stage Mr. Sajid Kumar, PK, CEO and MD, IBMC Financial Professionals Group, who will enlighten us with the gold industry overview and Global Gold Convention 2021 opportunities.
His Excellency Humaid bin Salem, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, investors, and all our distinguished guests. This is a hybrid event, and participants are also from online. Very good morning to all of you. The gold industry is also changing the traditional systems or the strategies in the post-COVID period. Gold industries are coming up with various innovations, various changes in the trade flow system. A lot of new regulations are also coming in place from the government side. Considering all these facts, today, Global Gold Convention 2021 is taking in-depth discussion on what is going to happen, that's the current challenges from the gold industries and the opportunities what are coming in. Gold industry post-COVID challenges expected, definitely the gold price. The gold price is highly fluctuating at this moment. We know that the reasons. The fastest recovery of economy from COVID-19 pandemic. We know that all economies, as per World Bank and IMF, the GDP will double. If you see the report of IMF and World Bank is saying that considering for the past 80 years, we were facing 6 pandemics. If you consider COVID-19 pandemic recovery, that will be fastest recovery if we see that the past 80 years, 6 pandemic. Each economy went, even though we know that the negative, and it is coming up, and it will double it. The real example, what we can see here in UAE itself, it's showing the doubling the GDP from the current level. So considering all these opportunities, what all are challenges we are going to face it to overcome the past 2 years what we suffered. The reasons for fastest global recovery, where we need to change, governments are changing. So definitely the sectors should change, the companies should change, and each professional should change. The government policies are changing, strict governance, best industry practices are coming in. So we should learn more into that. So that is one of the challenges. Second, global business opportunities are opened. So how to make ourselves to grow double what we were having or what current level we are standing now. More people to business. We know that investors were there. Now the investment not only for return, the investments are focusing return as well as knowledge. So that is the difference what we are seeing from the past investment style. The technology are driving economies. AI is coming, IoT, fintech, and e-commerce, e-marketplace are coming in large way. More regulations are also coming into that e-marketplace era. The gold price under pressure, I was saying that the gold price was under pressure. We know that the US Fed latest decision, how it's going to impact the gold prices. So most of the people depend in gold price whenever they are doing the trading or they are doing the transactions. The winding down massive stimulus programs and chances for increasing US bank interest rate will divert investment from gold to other instruments, US dollar-based instruments. However, if you see the post-COVID opportunities, we know that the gold price may come down, but the return level and the transaction level and opportunity level, it will be very, very high. The regulatory changes with the strict compliance is giving more transparency in the sector itself, more investment and directly investment to the gold mining companies. People were dealing with the intermediaries. But nowadays, what is going to happen, the post-COVID era, people will understand about more on the mining companies and how to invest to the mining companies. So mining companies are also strengthening their capacity, how they can able to grow and list with the international exchanges. So we know very well about that, the COVID pandemic time, a lot of mining companies were closing down. However, considering the opportunities for the exploration or mining, the gold industry is focusing for the mining companies and the government regulations, how they are making more transparent to the investing world. The gold industry, we cannot able to ignore when we are standing as the investment managers or fund managers. We know that we will get the real opportunity from the gold, but in future coming 2 years, we know this gold price may come down even. For getting more return from the gold industry, we need to focus the mining activities. So mining activities may take 1 or 2 years time. So investors are focusing for that, the long-term return from the gold industry. So they can participate through the equity, they can participate from the intermediary level, they can also take the import directly from gold mining companies. So these all kind of things what we are going to discuss today. A new government policy supporting PPP projects. The African countries, if we are looking into that, all gold, the mining or producing countries, they have passed new regulations where the private entities can able to come to the government projects and they are making as the public-private projects. Gold mining companies with the private placement and IPOs, the opportunities are coming, regulations are there, and the informations are given to these mining companies, how they can able to grow by taking the private placement and leading to the IPOs. More transfer, the IPO level and all, the exchange, the gold and commodity exchange managing directors from different economy today we are discussing. So they will be highlighting, and you will get more information how to enter to this kind of, the exchange trader fund or exchange kind of exchange trading activities, and through that how you can able to enter to the gold mining. More transparency on gold transactions. More listing opportunities to mining companies, e-marketplace, trade flow platforms. The online platforms, we know about online platforms, but online or the e-marketplace trade flow practice, that is the best practice it's coming up. So that will support all the stakeholders in the gold industry. They can take a next step for upgrading their levels, their transactions. So the trade flow platform is very, very, very transparent and secured, and we will be taking that the details on the last session is covering the trade flow system itself. Trade flow system means, and online, the trading and the trade flow system are entirely different. The online trading is just buying and selling of gold in the electronic format. The trade flow system is coming from the mining companies are involved into that, aggregators are involved into that, exporters are involved into that, importers are coming into that, the refining factors are coming, and jewelry manufacturing companies are coming, and re-exporters are also coming into that. Then more liberalized protection tools. That is most important. Even though UAE already witnessing with that, the trade credit insurance. So trade credit insurance extending to the gold activities, gold transactions, the factoring facilities, the receivable finance kind of things, and the financing terms. It's coming up more supportive for the investing public, and also that's supportive for the source from the mining companies or the exporters. Investment into gold-backed digital instruments. Even though if we are having that the gold, it's there in the mine, we are started investing into that in digital format. And it is coming to the market, even though we are having that the opportunities what we are getting for investing into the gold-backed instruments. That's the new era is coming up with the gold-backed digital instruments. And the gold-backed currencies are also coming up. So, IBMC already started with a US gold digital stable asset currency in 2020 itself. The industry opportunities, we know the mining companies, then exports, imports, then refining and certifications, and the walls are coming up, and the markets are coming, and the UAE ornament manufacturing or the retail markets for gold gold transactions. So if we see that from the mining companies level, mining company, this conference is fully focusing on the new regulations and new policies or the compliance factors, how to make it when you are entering to a gold industry. So it was very much easy without disclosing the names, you can able to enter into the gold industry. However, now it's all, each economies are very much strict on compliance matter. So all who are coming to the gold industry, it is transparent, they are disclosing their all information. So that is giving the confidence level to the other investing public. So the gold industry, not only this, 30 plus sectors are there, including this gold industry, but the investment is happening in different instruments. But providing all this transparent information or the strict policies or the guidelines coming for the non-gold industry players to come and engage into gold transactions. This is what we are giving more, the focus during this gold convention. And opportunities will get to understand different gold investment and new business practices. Today's 4 sessions are there. For first session, we will start with the diplomatic conclave. It will give more information on the government side, what all things are happening, and they understand more on the new compliance and regulations. The compliance and regulations, the last session we are explaining into that, the what all compliance we need to maintain for the secured investments or secured business. You can also engage into these 10 activities I have already mentioned over there, even though export, re-export. So if you are not having the knowledge also, you can enter very well, because the new regulation, new system, all are studying, even though in the gold industry experts. So it is the right time to enter to the gold industry and to learn from the layman perspective to the expert level, what all our changes are happening, how to enter into that. We cannot ignore the gold industry. Then also to understand more gold mining investments. So the government officials are here and mining companies are here. They will also providing more information from the ground level, how they can able to invite you as a business person or investor. Then to understand more on gold and bullion exchange, the new bullion exchanges are coming worldwide. So why these bullion exchanges are coming more and with the more complied way? So import and export, and if we are getting the parity in the international gold transactions, so everything will be discussed today. And also to understand more gold jewelry business and investments, Italian gold ornaments, that itself, they are showcasing a lot of new things, what is happening in the ornaments, gold ornaments manufacturing and the business. So to understand more on e-marketplace trade flow system. So this is most important. We are engaged with the different business, but we need to monitor, and we should be the up to date in the market and our transactions. So e-marketplace trade flow system, IBMC is also having that started to empower the gold industry e-marketplace trade flow system, and we will also be discussing in during the last panel. And third year gold industry white paper. So we are giving you the opportunity to share your views. So we were talking all this kind of, it is happening, the changes are happening in the regulations and the transactions, and we will be providing you one industry white paper questionnaire to all of you. So for the past 2 years also, we were gathering such information from different, stakeholders in the gold industry and submitting the industry white paper, gold industry white paper, to the regulators and the authorized entities. So that will be the opportunity from your side, where you can also involve into that with your suggestions and recommendations. So thank you so much, and I'm not taking much time because we need to start our sessions, and definitely we will be there in touch. Today is not only one day. We have started in 2019. So 19 onwards, almost almost all our industry leaders are with us, and passing different suggestions, information, recommendations. So definitely we will be there with you and the Federation of UAE Chamber of Commerce. So that is most important thing what we need to say from the land of United Arab Emirates for giving this support. So if you are coming to UAE, so the first phase, the Chamber of Commerce itself, so the upper body of the 7th Chamber of Commerce, so where you will be getting the necessary guidance and support from the UAE chambers. And definitely you will enjoy this conference. Thank you so much, and we will be there. We will discuss more points, and we are awaiting for your suggestions and recommendations through industry white paper. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much, Mr. Sajid, for that comprehensive overview and for highlighting the various opportunities that are present at this event. And now for today's keynote speech, it's my honor to invite to the stage the chief guest of the day, His Excellency Hamid bin Salem, Chairman of the International Chambers of Commerce, Secretary General of the Federation of UAE Chambers of Commerce and Industry.
Thank you, Ramin. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It is my great pleasure to be with you for the second year. Last year, we had the Global Gold Convention, and it was a success. And the participation was from 33 countries. I remember, Sajid, 33 countries around the world. And today, we are so happy that on the 50th anniversary of the United Arab Emirates, we have more than 50 countries are participating with us here and online. Let me start by saying welcome to all of our friends around the globe who's with us here online, and for the excellencies and the ladies and gentlemen that are with us in this hall today. I would like to say something about what my colleague mentioned, Anoop and Sajid. Anoop mentioned in his speech that we continue to have this gold convention. We had it last year and before and this year. And although the health challenges with the COVID-19 was stopping many other people, we did our best to have it. We did have it, and this year we're having it again with more success. That's thank you for the IBMC and for the friends who's been working hard to make this a success. Then Sajid in his speech mentioned about the transformation and the challenges and the new regulation, new trend, new aspects, and the gold market and the gold business worldwide, from regulation and from transparency and all the other aspects. I think we believe this is why the United Arab Emirates is one of the best countries to host these events, because of the infrastructure, of the system, the flexible economy, the regulation, the laws, and all the infrastructure, plus the support the private sector gets from the leadership, from the government, and from the private sector representative as the Chamber of Commerce and the ICC and the Federation of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. I wish this year we will have a better success, more success than last year. And by what I just mentioned, that my friend Sajid mentioned about the new regulation, we are looking for more gold activities, more buying and selling, and more investing in gold all over the globe this year, and looking forward to see you next year. Have a wonderful day, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments, Your Excellency, and for remaining with us on stage to officially inaugurate this session. And I'd also like to invite to the stage His Excellency Sheikh Khalid, the Chairman of IBMC, and Mr. Sajid Kumar, the CEO of IBMC, as well as Mr. Anup PS, Executive Director of IBMC, His Excellency Henry Mayega, Deputy Head of Mission, Ambassador, Embassy of the Republic of Uganda, Abu Dhabi. His Excellency Adama Senghar, Ambassador of the Republic of Mali to the UAE. His Excellency Bento Salazar Andre, Consul General, Consulate General of Angola, Dubai. His Excellency Marco Antonio Santivanes Pimentel, Consul General, Consulate of Peru. His Excellency Eduard Bizumuremai, Minister, Counselor, General Consulate of the Republic of Rwanda, UAE. Nelson Jose Solano, First Secretary, Embassy of Angola, UAE. And now it's time for the award ceremony for the Global Gold Ambassador Award 2021 and the Global Gold Excellency Award 2021. The award goes to Himeros Mining Ghana, and I would like to invite Mr. Mohammed Juma, CEO of Himeros Mining, to the stage. His Excellency Sheikh Khalid will distribute this award. Okay. Your Excellency, can I trouble you to come back to the stage to distribute this award? Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Congratulations. Congratulations. And the award to the economy, Papua New Guinea, awarded to His Excellency Joshua R. Kellano, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary and Commissioner General of Expo 2020 Dubai for Papua New Guinea. In the absence of His Excellency Joshua R. Kellano, I would like to invite Mrs. Jacinta Manua, Deputy Commissioner General, World Exposition Dubai 2020, Dubai Expo Secretariat, Papua New Guinea Pavilion, Dubai Exhibition Center. Would Maria De Toni please approach the stage? Thank you very much.
I am coming from Italy, and I am honored for all the guests that are here to create a global gold convention that can create a gold renaissance in the world. After COVID, there is a big opportunity with the Expo 2020 to create a world of nations, a world of peace, and a world also of gold, which means prosperity, which means divine of us. So I am very grateful to His Excellency, Sheikh Khalid bin Ahmed Al Ahmed, his precious team, all speakers, and the gold traders, because this city is called Dubai City of Gold, and was founded by His Highness Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, by attracting the merchants of different countries. So this city has to be grateful to the founders to implement an identity of nations. Here we have many nations, and we want to welcome many nations. So a big thank you to the gold traders and to all the guests that make this world fantastic, a world of gold.
Requesting Opera House to come and collect the certificate, please.
Would a representative from Damas Jewelry please approach the stage? Thank you. If there are any jewelers who have just reached in the last few moments, would you please approach the stage to collect your certificate? If there's any jewelers who have just arrived. We also have a certificate for Pronto Jewelry. Is there a representative from Pronto? And a representative from Delta Gold Jewelry.
Life came in the way. Let me know if you're still alive. Let me know if you ever use that knife or not.
Also, Malabar Gold and Diamonds. Malabar Gold and Diamonds. Do we have a representative? Yes. Both from Malabar? Okay. And a representative from Ghulam Maqsood Jewelry. Yes.
Back then, but it would be fair to say it saved my life. I sat in the window, the only one left from the party again. Pretty sure I didn't have a single friend, and I checked the mailbox. Dear long lost pen pal, I was lying the whole time. I'm really a 46 years old man named Luke.
Papa Aziz Jewelry.
Have 3 children, and a wife, she doesn't care. And I hope you don't resent me. And I hope that you
Zumaruda Jewelers.
trying to find my way back to what it's like to be.
Mahalati Jewelry.
I have to admit, I sometimes lied in those letters, try to make life better, but
Goldie Precious Jewelry Trading.
still wasn't kissed at 16. Then I still need a friend.
Deccan Jewelers. congratulations to all of our award recipients and Certificate of Merit recipients. And thank you very much once again, Your Excellency, for presenting those certificates and those awards. Thank you, Your Excellency.